East Cork, an area with many rural towns and villages in Ireland's third largest county. Ireland may be famous for many things, including its inclement weather. But something less well known is that Ireland is also one of Europe's highest consumers of ice cream per capita. Caroline Forskett is Master Chef at Happy Days Ice Cream, a unique enterprise based in the local community.
The Irish, they love their ice cream as much as the Italians. It cheers everybody up. Small luxury, small luxury.
Happy Days was founded by Jim Byrne, who has been selling ice cream at his nearby coffee shop for years.
We did experience a lot of difficulty in trying to acquire an Irish quality product. We were very, very disappointed to see the amount of imported ice cream that is in Ireland. It is very high. It's up in the 80% of ice cream sold in Ireland is imported. In this climate, I think that's a crying sin. So we set about manufacturing our own ice cream.
Jim decided to train himself in the art of ice cream making in both Italy and the UK before returning home to set up the business.
We rented some equipment initially to see if it would work for us. So having worked with that rented equipment for a period of 9 months, we then decided, yes, this is the way to go, this is viable. It was a time that you would have to consider whether you're totally insane going into business, but thank God there is a big insane streak running through me. And we took the chance and it did work.
However, in order to develop the business further, Jim needed to purchase the required equipment. After struggling to access finance, he heard about the possibility that Happy Days may be eligible for funding through Leader.
We found the financing of it extremely difficult. We went to the local action group and we presented our case to them. We met with their staff there. They were very, very helpful. They guided us through all the paperwork and all the forms, etc. And they put it before their board, and their board recommended that we would be one of the projects they would take on.
And LAG manager Ryan Howard says they were happy to help.
Where we link in very early on is to try to, sit down and give advice to start with, and then start looking at whether there's mentoring or training requirements. Projects like this are absolutely critical because they're creating jobs at a time when it's difficult to create jobs at a macro level. This is working right at the local economy, using local produce.
In total, Jim received €37,000 in funding, which went towards the cost of the equipment. So, what makes Happy Days an ideal Leader project?
We spend our money locally, we buy the produce locally, the farmers benefit from us, the entire community. It is an indigenous local product that we produce.
This is absolutely, a wonderful example from a bottom-up perspective of how Leader can get involved.
We try to use as many natural ingredients as possible. The fruits, the strawberries, the raspberries are all picked on local farms. And the milk, it's all local farms. We pick it up from one source and they go around and collect it from all the different farms for us.
One such farmer is Willie Sheehan from Ballinahaina in County Cork.
I think it's very important for community that we use our own produce in the area. Of course, it's always good because it sets up jobs in the area and also keeps people on the land, which is very important. Here in Cork, we should all help each other, and that's what we try to do.
It's clear the Leader principles of bottom-up and local development are very highly regarded in the community.
I think we have to go back to understand it has to be local. We have to get the local people involved. We have to take the small idea. We have to go back now to the area of 1, 2, 10, 12 jobs at a time.
And thanks to its wide range of exciting flavours, Happy Days is proving a huge hit locally.
We intend to go from strength to strength. We have orders on our books for this coming 6 or 8 months. For a very small company, we intend to be international by this Christmas.
And Jim feels that Leader could also help many others to bring their business ideas to fruition.
There are millions of people out there with great ideas who don't know who to go to. They should go, I believe, to the groups like Leader, get their advices. They have expertise on board that they can advance their ideas. If it fails, there's nothing wrong with failure, but in most cases, you will succeed if you have the determination and prepared to put the work hours in yourself. We can honestly say we would not have been where we are today without the assistance of Leader.
And if you're interested in learning more about Leader projects, log on to the EAFRD website for further information.